welcome to Fat to Health with me, Jackie Can. I would just like to start off by apologising. I completely forgot to give you the full grand total of our 12-day Christmas Vlogmas challenge that we did a few days ago, or over Christmas. Now, I was meant to complete 60,000 steps and also 30 miles on my push bike. Now, I know it doesn't seem like much to some of you out there that are like getting out on your bikes and walking, and 10,000 steps isn't much in a day for you, possibly doing a lot more than that. But this was for me as a challenge in itself, because I don't move around an awful lot apart from when I'm on stage, and because as we are in COVID, I haven't done that for a very long time, and over the months I felt my weight going back on, so I needed to do something about it, hence why I started up Fat to Health. So the grand total over the 12 days of steps was way over 60,000. Can I hear that drum roll? I completed 114,446 steps in 12 days, and I also completed over 30 miles on my bike. I doubled it by doing 64 miles, and then said 64,000. Oh God, that's a bit funny. 64 miles on my push bike as well, which is absolutely amazing, if I say so myself. So if I can inspire one person to get out there and try something like walking or cycling, I'd be dead chuffed. I really would. If I can do it, I know you lot can, definitely. So I decided to make a shepherd's pie today. So some call it shepherd's pie, some call it cottage pie, some call it, oh, I don't know. Shepherd's pie is made with lamb. Yes, I know that. Cottage pie is, hasn't it got sliced potatoes on? I have no idea, but whatever I say, I'm going to get shot down. So let's just call it a mince pie with mash. But anyway, I'm no cook, I'm no specialist, I'm no scientist, I'm no nutritionist. Just a girl next door that just likes to cook, and I'm trying to lose weight the best way I can by eating healthier on a smaller plate, not eating in between meals, and doing the best I possibly can to lose weight. And if you want to follow the recipe, please do. If you want to comment down below if you've tried it, please do as well. Subscribe if you haven't done already. Like, comment, share, tell your friends, because I really would love Fat to Health to work. And without further ado, here is the video. Thank you. Hello, and I'm about to cook a shepherd's pie. I say that as my voice went up. Hi, shepherd's pie. Because I think shepherd's pie is meant to be made with lamb mince, but I'm making it with beef mince, 5% beef mince. So I'm going to crack on. Right, okay, so I have potatoes cooking in the background here. It's got slight salt on it. And I also have some diced swede cooking here as well, because that's going to be mixed together with a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk to go on the pie. So we're going to leave those cooking back. So at the moment I have an empty pan here. I'm going to put it all on, everything on, there we go. And I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil. Now, when I used to be on these diets, I used to use Fry Light, but Fry Light is no good. When you're cooking and you're eating healthy, a little bit of oil, it's okay, you know? Give yourself permission to put a little bit of oil. Bring back healthy food. Don't get rid of it. That has got health benefits. Just don't use too much. There we go. A tiny bit in there, which is what I'm using. And what I'm going to do is put in my onions. All right, that's going to cook in there. Sweat it out. Sweat it out. And then into that, I've got my minced garlic. I like quite a lot of garlic. I do like my garlic. I put 4 cloves of garlic there, so I'm going to put all that in there, okay, and give it a bit of a zhuzh. Right, so we have the onions going, okay. I'm now going to add my favourite. Look at that gorgeous colour. Isn't that lovely? If you've got colour on your plate, then you are doing very, very well. This is all fresh. Now, here I have got carrots, which I cut up, diced up into little pieces. We have peppers, yellow and red peppers, because I love a little bit of sweetness in there. Now, don't be afraid of this. This is celery. Now, a lot of people don't like celery. They go, oh, God, even if you put salt in it, it doesn't really taste nice. I don't like it at all on its own. But put in here, it's a speed food, and a speed food kind of melts your fat, and so are carrots and peppers. They melt your fat, so you'll be on the toilet going for a wee every now and again, and you know that that's doing its work really, really well and truly. Speed food, stick it in, put it in. The celery, you can't taste the celery. It doesn't taste like celery when you put it in. Just know that it's healthy. Then I'm going to add my mushrooms. Notice this is all before I put the mince in. And give it a good old stir, stir, stir. Look at that wonderful colour. Now I have my 5% mince. There is a lot here because I'm going to have some tonight with some steamed vegetables, and then the rest will be for Richard and I for tomorrow. He'll have some before he goes to work. In fact, I'm going back to work tomorrow, so yes, I'll be eating before I go to work. And then Richard will probably take a little bit of for his supper because he's working late. So chuck it in. Give that a good mix around, and then once all the meat is nice and brown, you can start adding your bits and pieces. Okay, so this is all cooking nicely. The mince is all nice and brown, as you can see. So what I'm going to do now is 2 OXO cubes. Just shove it in there like this. La 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 la. And the other one. Tomato puree. Oh. There we go. No matter how much you put in, you can put in lots if you like. I like it a little bit stodgy, you know what I mean? And then, oh yes, love a bit of Worcestershire sauce. Bang it in there, just keep it a-coming, keep it a-coming. If you haven't got Worcestershire sauce, if you've got Daddy's brown sauce or any sort of brown sauce, you can chuck that in too. La 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 la, like a bit of that. Then, mixed herbs. We like a bit of mixed herbs. As much as you like. Da, 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 da. I just cover the surface with that and then give it a good old stir. And then what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of water. Not too much. In actual fact, I'm going to use a little bit of water from my swede. Alright, just a little bit of water from my swede. Yeah. There we go. You can add your salt and pepper if you wish, at whatever stage you wish. You may want to omit it if you're cutting down on salt, but I like a little bit of taste of salt and I like a lot of pepper. So it's up to you. Makes no odds, it still tastes just as good. Now I'm about to mash up the swede. Just give it a nice good old mash up. So my potatoes are finally cooked. So I'm going to give them a bit of a mash. Da, 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 da. I'm going to put a little bit, just a little knob of butter, there's not much there, and a little bit of milk. Put that in there. And then add all that to that. Add your swede to your mash. And mix it all up together. Best to wear a bloody apron when you're cooking because you get it all down ya, innit? So I've got my nice dish here and we're just going to plonk all that in. Plonk it in, plonk it in, plonk it in. Go around like that. Take my glasses up to this steaming. Hold my mash. Okay, so that's what we've got there. And then what I'm going to do is, again, just a little bit of butter. Just spread a little bit here, there and everywhere. Oh, don't forget your pepper. The potatoes have already got salt in it, so I'm just going to... And I'm going to bung it in the oven and wait, hopefully, about half an hour. I've got steamed vegetables cooking as well, so hopefully it'll time it just right. I've got the cooker on at 200. So here we have it, the lovely shepherd's pie made with 5% mince and lots of beautiful vegetables. And I shall be putting some on my plate here. As you can see, I've got broccoli and I've got sprouts, which are speed foods as well. So there we go. This is my dinner.
I love you.